so it's free gift, which is a lot of fruit canes basically. 2 raspberries, 3 berries, well, currants, should I say. So red currant, white currant, black currant, like a yellowy gold coloured raspberry, and standard raspberry. The only thing with the raspberries, I don't know if they're primer canes or flora canes. The principles are the same apart from when it comes to pruning. Primer canes, you can prune a lot off and you get fruit on that growth that year. Flora canes, your fruit's on 1 year old wood, if you understand what I mean. Black currants, red currants are all a bit new to me, so I've never grown them before, it's the first time. I've done gooseberries before, but and I got some strawberries, so I'm just going to shove them in some pots. The thing is, I've got nowhere for these to go, so they're going to have to sit it out in pots for a while. Just got some 7-inch pots, they'll do them for now. I can always put them into bigger pots. You know, I'll probably put them in the polytunnel over winter anyway. Regarding mix for fruits and things, things like raspberries and currants will be the same, I should imagine, as blueberries and all that sort of thing. They like a slightly acidic ground, so you'd use some acidic compost, like ericaceous compost. For the potting, I'm just going to use a mix of multi-purpose and ericaceous. So right, we'll get on with the potting mix. Okay, for the raspberries and the currants, these are the pots, 7-inch pots. Right. So we'll pretty much do 50-50. So I've got 5 pots here. So 2.5 for one, 2.5 for the other. A couple of other bits I'm going to put in, I'll tell you about. So it's just going to be a rough guess. First of all, multi-purpose compost, just bean cubes. So that's just multi-purpose, plain and simple whole compost. Use your own if you've got it. And then about the same with B&Q's own ericaceous compost. Bit more for the look. Right, so there's the 2 composts. I'm also going to add some sand in, just sharp sand, just for a bit of drainage, because most berries and currants don't like wet feet. You can use grit or gravel, just I've only got sharp sand knocking about. Also a bit of bone meal, because it's for root growth. I'm aiming to try and get as much growth on the root as I can. Gotta be careful with stuff like bone meal and that, because it can burn the roots, so don't overdo it. Make it a good mix. Try not to spill too much all over the place. Obviously I'm doing this now indoors because it's pouring it down outside and it's dark. As far as I'm aware, I think regarding my red currants, well, my currants, I think they fruit on the 2nd year of wood growth, and then you prune out whatever's fruited that year. I don't know, I need to read up on them a bit, because the writing on them's all different language than English, so I can't really read it. They're not in the best condition, the roots are a bit dry. I've had them soaking in some water for a couple of hours. The strawberries are okay, they're quite damp. They're just free, so see how they go. Right, so that's all mixed up. Keep it to one side. Oh, actually, I'll show you something. Simulate something in here. If you were going to plant some raspberries in the ground, in a prepared area or whatever, you'd make a trench like that, and then you get your raspberry cane roots on there, right? There's your cane, right? And you plant them. You'd have this cane at the end. You'd kind of lay the roots out like that, and then you'd have the next one. Lay them roots out accordingly like that. And what will happen is, over each year, where the roots are will send up fresh shoots. So you'll get that. No, it's fine. If you just dump them in the ground, they might grow all over the place. I just sort of mentioned that because you only need a narrow bed for raspberries, really. A nice deep well dug with plenty of organic matter in it. It's fine to put raspberries and everything in right now, in the ground outside, but just don't let them get wet. They cannot be sat in wet, soggy soil. Like plenty of mulching as well, to keep it, to make it slightly acidic. Keep it mulched with grass clippings, stuff like that's okay. Right, the fun part now. Start potting. Right, off my raspberry canes, because they're going in pots. Doesn't really matter. All I'm going to try and do is take a bit too much in there. I'm not going to press it down or anything because it's going to sink down when I water it, so I'm going to fill it to the top. You don't want to be burying this any deeper than where it's been, pulled out, because it'll rot it. So I'm just going to drum with deeper tubs to this, really. Not to worry. And as the roots are kind of like spread out, you can see I'm not just sticking it in a big hole, trying to spread the roots out. Let the compost fall in between all the roots. Give it a shake. And you can ease that up a tad. Don't go mad with it. Make sure all them roots are covered, and then just give a bit of a patting down like that. Don't overfill it and keep it wet, because this is this little microclimate in there. If you want to look into that a bit more, we'll look at some other websites and stuff. As long as the roots are nicely covered, just fine. Right, so this one is, I can't make most of it out. I can make out that it's Fall Gold, it's called, so label one raspberry done. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'll try and do it as fast as I can. I'm setting down compost in there. Raspberry cane. Kind of splay the roots out a little bit. There's not actually as many roots on this one as the other one. So I don't know how I'll do it because it's obviously not been kept that well, because that dry the roots, so just see how they go. When it comes to pruning, if these are primer canes, when it comes to pruning, everything's finished growing, when it gets into a bit of winter, you know, like February or something like that, just lop them all off to the ground, you know, like down here, just lop everything off. Flora canes, I say, you've got to start messing with which one that fruit's on this year, cut that off, which one's new growth, because that'll fruit the following year. You can do something similar with primer canes to get an earlier fruit, but it's just easy to just say, right, I've got my fruit, it's all done, lop it off, start again the following year. Right, so that one is Baker's Jewel, that one. So then my raspberry's done. Right, black grapes. Bring the label up higher on this because I don't want to bury the label. Right, so these have been sat in water up to there for hours to try and rehydrate, because these were just really dry. So same again, shove them in, try and spread as many of the roots out as you can. And just filling around it. I mean, through the winter, if they stay in the pots, I might get like an old pot bottle and cut the bottom off it and turn it upside down and put that over it, a bit like a mini cloche type thing. Because bunch things together in the winter, because you don't want the pot to actually freeze really. And they'll just go into dormancy anyway. Right, I better label that, which one's that? That is. It doesn't say on that one, so I'll have to figure out if these two. That's the white one. And that's the black one. So that must be the red one. One more. Will I have enough compost? Trying to carefully ease this label up. It's got quite a lot of roots on this. So I'd have rather have had some 12-inch pots, but I just don't got any. So in the wild these, I can always put them in 12-inch pots at a later date. I won't wait to shock anything because it'll be cold, it'll be semi-dormant. Plus, they'll be taken out as a root ball. Like things like blueberries when they come. If they're in a pot, the root ball's quite a mass on them, so it pays you to like kind of get the root ball and just fluff it up a bit to send new root. Just carefully though. I mean, you hear people stabbing them with forks and stuff, you know, to bring all the roots out of the root ball. You know, because stuff does get pot bound. That is the white one. And this is the old black one. I have to rip the label off this one, it's a bit in the way. Bit smaller root on that one. You can see where the root's been up to, you know, where it's been in the ground, well, kind of to here. So don't bury it too deep. to worry about feeding these or anything. That's it. 3rd of October, so just keep them damp but not wet. There's a blackcurrant. That's all my currants done. My 2 raspberries. Now some strawberries. Now when you get strawberries, they're actually quite green then. Some get it in shop. When they'll come out. Sometimes they'll come like with hardly any of this green stuff on. They look like they're a lot of rubbish. Trust me, they'll come around. So I mean, plenty of roots on that. That's some stalks here. Leave them. Some people cut them right off and just leave them, so it's actually started growing before you start butchering it. Now, how many of them have I got? 1, 2, 3. It's like that. That might not make it, but still plant it. Within like a week or 2, it'll send something green up if it's going to survive. If not, there's no harm done because it's free. These are 1 litre pots, these, and 12 centimetre. So, usually I'll just do strawberries in normal compost. I'm going to just dilute that down a tad. All your fruits, you obviously currants and raspberries and everything, when they're in flower, regarding feed, just potash, and like yellow sulphur and things like that, they all help the ground stay acidic, and they boost the flower growth with the potash. It's hard to keep your pH right, because a lot of things just don't do well, so unless if you've got the right growing soil. Right, some strawberries. Pot. Your roots. Just try and tease them out a little bit as well. Just say don't have to. I mean, they're really hardy strawberries, really. Because they're not too bad, these roots. Sometimes they're really dry and brittle. Don't attempt this. Going to turn it upside down and splay your roots out a bit. Right, now hold it up, because this is the crown. You don't bury the crown. So this bit here is obviously where it's been come off the main plant. This is the runner. I'm not even sure of the variety of these, but if they're good, they survive, I can always run some more off. But the same rules apply as everything else with me with strawberries is do not let it flower, or do not let it fruit or run in the first year. Get a bigger plant. It means waiting longer, but unless if you've got year-old crowns, they'll be a lot bigger than that. I mean, a 2-year-old crown, well, mine are probably 3 times the size of that pot, the crown on mine. Right, so that's 1 strawberry. So there's a bit dirty brown bad leaf on that, so sometimes you get them where they're just no good, and as they're growing from when they're young, you just look at them and think, don't look too healthy, that one, just get shut of it. Even if you have 1 out of 5 that survives, that one will multiply if you want it to. So you must keep an eye on when you're growing strawberries. unless if you've got a massive field, it'll run and overtake everything. So just keep an eye on the runners. Really, you want they look a bit loose, but the roots will kind of pull it down a bit and anchor it in. But you don't bury the crown. So I'll put one closer up and you can see the crown. Right, there's your plant. That's the crown. You only bury it to there, like that. No deeper. Otherwise, you go there, that'll rot. It's okay if it's like mulch with straw or something, and through the winter it'll shoot through. But in the soil, just to there. And same on this one here. That's obviously where it's cut from its mother plant. Even though it's the weather's bad, there's still jobs to do. You can either keep these in pots for the first year, but be warned, they get very thirsty. Once they start getting near the end of the first year, they've got quite a substantial size, so they won't be no good in pots this size. Ideally better for the spare bed somewhere you can have as a nursery bed, and then transplant it to where you want after that. I mean, sometimes it doesn't take long for strawberries. 2 weeks and you look at the bottom of the pot, and if you can see roots, get it into bigger ground or a bigger pot. I mean, you can grow fine in hanging baskets and things. You know, all these big pots, you know, you get 2 or 3 in a pot. I'd probably go for, if I was using something like a 30cm pot, brand new if fed regularly, I'd probably get away with 2 or 3. I'm not over keen on them stackable tower things that they sell because they just dry out too quick. It's okay if you got like little miniature strawberries. Nearly done. Last one. Tease the roots open again. Just try and zoom in on that so you can see. And hold it up a bit closer. There you are. So you just put it in like that. And then there. You know, normal people, they bury them just too far down. They just don't do well, they just rot. So, you know, it's that bit there, has to be above. And sometimes, if you're going to grow them on flat ground, you make little mounds like you do for potatoes and then plant them in the top of the mound. And fill in between the mounds with straw, you know, straw, because then the runners can't really get tapped in, it's easy to trim them. Look at that, you can see the crown is not buried. It's right there. Last but not least, the label. See, I've got a bag here somewhere. I'll just go in a little bag like this. Fragaria ostara. And the only English bit it says on it is strawberry plants. Well, I don't know. Could say strawberries are strawberry, but they're not. Different tastes, different sizes. I like big, really red juicy ones like what I've got for the allotment. We'll label just one of them because all 5 are going to stay together. Right, so I just thought I'd give you a quick video on some fruits and stuff, because it's that time of year when your fruits, you know, if you're not ordering, get them ordered, get them in. You know, if you know where to prepare for them, just a nice pot and just keep them looked after, and if they make it through the winter, you'll start seeing little shoots and buds on them next year, and then you're fine, they'll look after you then. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you now.